Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. The Hilltoppers will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flanagan. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense takes the field. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two... we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an
I'm right over here, Keith.
Making side adjustments.
I'm right over here, man. 21.
The snap sets up the throw. He's going to go for a big one. Makes
It's only me.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Western Kentucky's offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be...
Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. See if they try to hit him up top. To throw, it's Turner. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Peace. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll run play action. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back looking for more room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. From the gun, give on the inside. You guys have both played
I
in
almost lost
rivalry
last
games.
week. That
What
was
did you do
a.
to keep
I had to
yourself
come
locked
back and
in
win
during
that
that
shit.
week
I
of
think it was down
preparation, David?
21
Well,
in the
you
out
try
of
to
the
keep your
fourth.
emotions in check, but it's
Oh, I
really
didn't mean to
hard
do
to
that.
because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are
That's how
saying.
West Kentucky is.
Understanding how
For
important
some
those
reason, they
rivalries
like
are.
ranked 60.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Just plowing ahead. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Offense set on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, MTSU.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it'd be so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Turner. Hauls it in. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And some room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. Oh, he's got some space. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work. He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the returner will be brought down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To the air. It's Turner. Got a man. It's Alexander. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking for a gap. It's Peace. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he found a space on the right. WKU. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
What?
This lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the back. Little touch pass to the receiver. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Turner. Got his man on the outside. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to go up top at times, running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Peace. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously,
Yeah, probably.
his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this
That's
game,
how it is with
he really
Verizon.
has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Offense
Love it, bro.
here critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Yeah.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone.
What?
It's incomplete, and
I think,
they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.
2:30.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
My phone at internet. Yeah, and then I got little packages with it.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this
I
drive.
don't like either
You
or.
can create that
Wait,
momentum.
but I
You can
just cool.
create something special and some energy. But
Yeah,
it's gonna start with
AT&T
this
bill be
offense
high.
here, executing at a high level.
When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against
Really?
a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a fucking check. Yeah, she need to keep a job.
Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical.
How long do they gotta be with the company to get it, to like get the discount?
They find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to
Wow.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive.
So does she look like she gonna stay there?
And it's getting late.
The girl you interviewed.
Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Bro, this fucking 60 overall team is fucking
Doesn't matter
killing me.
where he's lined up,
What the hell?
routes he's running,
I can't stop him.
He's be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space.
So that's the city.
This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Hilltoppers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Turner.
28-14. They probably already scored again. Yeah. Yeah, the red zone though. I'm sure they'll go for these next 2 downs, 3rd and 7. Yeah, 11.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh no, they might get field goal now.
Coming in, it burns him up. Another sack. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The
Yep, they did.
About 35 yards out. Already got a hand on it. It's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's up.
Oh yeah, I just blocked the field goal. Put that bitch to the house.
40, the 30.
Yeah.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Peace. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Turner. Going for the big play. Makes a grab on the right. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. The lone back's got it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Good right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
The time probably running though.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Oh, first play of the drive?
He's got it on the outside. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And tight cover. Right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Give to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We reach the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Just a little off. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, MTSU! And the route is on. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Turner.
You lost.
Gets it out quickly.
Wow.
No chance to run, but still a good game.
It's always interesting how people handle late games.
That's how the score is over here, 42-17.
There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Peace. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit,
This is the fullest my stadium ever been, now that you said so. I don't know what made me look at it. Damn.
It's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but
Shit is good.
it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Hey, yo, the little-ass fans that fucking Western Kentucky got here is amazing. It's like one little-ass section, brother.
Pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough sledding there.
I don't know. I don't pay that shit no mind.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a...
Going for it all. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone box. The officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot every time he has looked his way. Good things.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down.
You're ready to tune into the fight.
And they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
I love it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picked up maybe a yard.
I want to say New York.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Finds a man on the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they
Everybody fucking sick.
built this sizable lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah.
The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, what a game this guy has been having.
They know the game over, and they're not even right. They're running the ball.
And now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery. They just can't block him.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Nah, told me to give him 30 minutes.
On the run, it's Peace. And the defense holds no pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Are you sure?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Stands in and takes the hit. Snags it inside the 20. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. There's a
mustache. Hey, yo. Damn. It's crazy how fucking Rod is ranked 20 and he ain't played this whole year. He mad as shit he get in, I don't. Yeah. That's it.